Welcome back to my channel. So in today's class, we're going to learn how to take the measurement of tote bag. So with me here, we are working with 17 inches by 14. So I'll just go ahead and look out my 17 inches as the length of my bag. That is how long do you want your bag to be. That is the length of my bag. So after that, I'll just go ahead and join my lines. Just go ahead and join my lines. So the next thing I'll do here is to mark out my 14 inches. So how high do you want your bag to be? How high do you want your bag to be? You want it to be very high or moderate or low? So I want to use 14 inches. And I'm marking directly on my leg. I'm not creating pattern for it. I'm not creating pattern for this. So I'm marking directly on my leather material. So after doing it, I'll just go ahead and join my lines like so. So I'll just go ahead. Join my lines. Okay, so that's what we got here. This is from here to here is 17 inches, and from here to here is 14 inches. So we need our cutout at the bottom so that the bag can be able to sit down. So from here to here, we come in by 2 inches, 2 inches, and then from bottom part, you come in by another 2 inches. So the next thing is to join your lines like this. This other part, so we'll do the same thing here. You take in 2 by, you come to this part by 2, and you come to this down part, you come in by 2 as well. So you go ahead and join your lines too. So this is what we have done here. We've successfully created our bag, our pattern. So I will just go ahead and cut it out. Mr. Food here. I'll cut it out. And this other part too, I'll cut it out. Then the bottom parts, I'll come and cut it out like this. So this is what we have created. You can see how beautiful we have done this. Can you see how it's looking already beautiful? So with this, you will place it on the material again and cut, because you need 2 of this and cut. And please let your cutting be very neat and straight so that when sewing you won't have any issue. So you just go ahead and trace it out. So I'll take it out and cut it out like so. Okay, so can you see what we have done? So we've successfully created the bag, the tote bag we have. So the next thing is to create the handle. So here is to create our handle, and for our handle we are going to be making use of 28 inches. 28 inches. So what we'll do next is to divide the 28 inches into 2, which will give us 14 inches. This is the pattern I'm using. I'm using the leather material so you can see it very well. So, but when we are going to cut it on our real line, our real handle that is using leather, we are going to mark the 28. But for this one, I'm going to be using 14 inches, which is half of 28 inches. So I'm marking my 14 inches here. Marking my 14 inches by 1 inch. So I'll go ahead and mark. Sorry, I'll go ahead. 14 inches by 1.5. 14 inches by 1.5. 1.5. 1.5. 1.5. So I just go ahead and join my lines. Okay, so this is what we have here. So the next thing we'll do is to mark out 2 inches. So this is our 14 inches. These are 14 inches. So go ahead and mark out 2 inches. 2 inches. So this 2 inches. So the next thing you do is to get the middle point. So by folding it into two, you get the middle point. Now we're going to roll our line straight down like this. So the next thing we'll do, come to this part, mark ½ inch, and come to this place and mark ½ inch. So we need a round object like so. You place it from this middle here to this place. You place it like that and get so this is what we have done. Can you see it? So the next thing is to cut it out. Can you see? So we are not through yet, so we've cut this out. Then we come to the next thing. You fold it into two again. That is the first folding we did was like this, which we got this line. Then the second one, after getting your curve, the next thing you do, you fold it like this and you get your middle. So having gotten your middle, I'm going to roll it out very well for us to see. So we've gotten our middle. So from here to here, we'll roll, we'll mark quarter of half. That is half of half. Let's say 0.5. 0.5 will come in by 5, and then you come again with your object from this down part to this place. Can you see what I have done? So you fold it like this, and you cut out. Can you see how we cut it out? So now the next thing we'll do is to get to shaping it for us to get a perfect circle. Now we just shape it to get a perfect circle. So you can see this is what we have done. You can see. So the next thing we'll do is to get the middle of this part now, the middle. So what we do here is to bring it together so we can get the middle. Get the middle. So after getting the middle, just roll your lines. Get the middle. So this is the middle. So for this middle now, you come in here by 0.3, which is going to be here. This is 0, 1, 2, 3. You mark your 3 here. You do the same thing here. 2, like this. Come here, you get your 0.3. Come here, you get your 0.3. You come here, you get your 0.3, and you come here, you get your 0.3. So that is how you will do it. So from this line here, which you know how we got it, you roll your line down like this. You come and you join all the lines. You join all the lines like so. You do the same thing for this part. You join all your lines, all the dotted lines you created. This is the time to join all of them. So after joining them, you can see how it is. Now we'll cut. But before we cut, this circle now, this circle, this part should come and join this place. So you have to just shaping it again like this. You can see we're just shaping it again so that it will just align. You understand? So it will align. So I'll now cut it out. So you can see this is it. You can see how beautiful it is. So you can see close it together, and in case it's not well shaping, you can shaping it again. And so this is how it is. Can you see? So this is how I create my own. You can decide to use any shape. I will show you other shapes as well. So this is one of it. So I'll show you another one. The second one, you still get your 14 inches, which is 28 inches, but half of 28 inches is 14 inches. So this is my 14 inches. You mark it. So 14 inches by 1.5, 1.5, 1.5, 1.5, 1.5. So you cut out. Okay, so this is 14 inches. So the next thing we'll do, we'll mark out 2 inches again. We'll mark out 2 inches again from here. Mark out with 2 inches. You roll your lines like so. You can see. Then we get half of it again. You get half of it again, and roll your lines. Roll your lines. You get half of the 2 inches, and roll your lines. Can you see? So if you have reached this part, the next thing you should do is to come to this part, do like this. Come to this part again. You can see the way it is. It's looking. You can see the way it's looking. So the next thing, we'll cut it out. Can you see? This is it. Then after that, you get the middle of this. From here, you mark 0.3 left, 0.3 right, 0.3 left, 0.3 left right, 0.3 left, 0.3 right, like that, till you are through. And don't forget we started with 14 inches, which is half of 28 inches. So from here we'll join the lines. Don't forget, from there we'll join the lines. We join the lines like this. So we'll cut out. Then cut the second part out. So by the time you're through now, by the time you're through, you have something like this. So we want to achieve something like this, like this. And this what I've done here. We want to achieve it like this. Can you see? Like this. So before we do anything, what we'll do here, take the measurement of from here to here. What's the measurement? Take the measurement to here. So it's 1 inch. It's giving us 1 inch. So take half of it. You come here, it's the same 1 inch, so you take half of it. And join the lines. Join the lines like this. Can you see? So after joining the lines, see from here, this place is now. You roll your lines. Just roll it like this. You come here, you roll it and join this place that you marked. You can see what we got here. And also you can make it like in a curvy part. You can make it curvy. You can decide a bit. Decide to curve it a bit. So that to form another shape entirely for you. If you don't like the first one we created, you can decide to maneuver your own measurement and do something like this. I love this one. So beautiful, so unique. So this is how it comes. You can see how it is. So I know with this now you can make 2 different types of handles. So you can choose types of handles now. I know you can create them. So you can choose the one you want to use for your tote bags. I know there are different types of handles, but you can make yours to be unique. So remember that this is 14 inches. So when you are cutting it out on your leather material for your tote bag, you make it 28 inches. So this is it. So you transfer it to your leather material.